New York's Orthodox Jewish community is rocked by a child sex abuse scandal. New York's Orthodox Jewish community will remain rattled for many months and years to come following the arrest of 83 men and 2 women for sexually abusing at least 117 male and female children. That's how many have reached out to the authorities for help since 2006. Of those, 89 were less than 17 years old when they lodged their complaint. One of the accused is Andrew Goodman of Brooklyn, New York. He allegedly abused 2 Orthodox boys at his home last September. One of his accusers claims to have been victimized from the age of 11 to 15, and the other from the age of 13 until he was 16 years old. The Orthodox Jewish organization Agudath Israel of America believes that anyone claiming to have been abused should see a rabbi first. It's only after such a consultation that a decision can be made whether or not to involve the secular authorities. Start every morning the right way with Jesus on your daily bread. Inspired by the regular reports of Jesus appearing on toasted bread, Vermont businessman Galen Dively has decided to take the matter into his own hands while putting money in his pockets, obviously. What did he do? He created the Jesus Toaster, selling for $31.95. Who could pass on such a deal? Lucky Jesus Toaster owners can now start the day with a wholesome slice of toast, not so miraculously adorned with the image of Jesus. Capitalizing on the original idea, Dively also sells a Virgin Mary toaster. But less religious people don't have to feel left out. He has new models that imprint peace signs as well as pot leaves on toast. According to CNN, he sells 50 to 100 Jesus toasters per day. Will you buy one for your favorite aunt this Christmas? Baby Jesus is missing in St. Louis. Start the manhunt. A neighborhood in South St. Louis is on high alert since the theft of a baby Jesus figure at the Epiphany Lutheran Church. Even the mayor has decided to officially join the cause, according to a comment he sent via Twitter. Fox News, always on the hunt for the latest skirmish in the war on Christmas, was quick to cover the event. A local woman made the following comment to a Fox representative. "Isn't that a sad state of affairs? You have to bolt the baby Jesus to the manger. What is the motivation behind the person that does that? I mean, it's just not right. It's not Christian. It's not American." Another woman was of the opinion that an alarm should be placed on the new figure to prevent any future theft. And finally, such a crime could never have been committed by any Christian, the news network quoted yet a third woman who said, "I don't think anybody could be that cold-hearted, even if they're not Christian or believe in that thing. I think people should be respectful of other people's religious views." A Kentucky school superintendent is not happy that science presents evolution as fact and not theory. Ricky Line may be the superintendent of a school board, the Hart County Schools to be exact, but he still does not understand that a theory in science is not just an assumption or a wild guess. He voiced his opinion after he received the state's blueprint for the new high school science test. Upon receiving the document, he complained that evolution was being taught as a fact and not a theory. In the past, even in our schools, we taught evolution as the theory of evolution, but it keeps coming up as evolution and not the theory of evolution, and that disturbs me. He told his local television station that the state requires that schools teach the theory of evolution, but the tests refer to genetics and evolution over and over. Meanwhile, the Kentucky State Education Commissioner stated that, quote, "evolution will not be taught as a fact in Kentucky schools," unquote. The Infidel would like to bring to its viewers' attention that the Creation Museum is located in that state and that the government is helping the construction of a Noah's Ark theme park. The Christian organization Champion the Vote is trying to influence the Iowa presidential primaries. Champion the Vote is a religious group trying to mobilize Christian voters to influence the 2012 American presidential elections. On its website, it claims to be a nonpartisan, nonprofit organization whose mission is to actively advance the traditional values of America's founding fathers. And with the upcoming Iowa presidential caucus, Champion the Vote is testing its muscles. It has recently produced an ad urging Christians to vote and set the standard for Christian voters in America. The advertisement's message is clear. America must return to the timeless truth of a biblical worldview and endorse the philosophy of David Barton, an evangelist who is viewed as a historian among the religious right. But although the Champion the Vote organization claims to be nonpartisan, it has featured only one candidate so far in its videos and presentations, a Republican. The lucky candidate is none other than Newt Gingrich, who's known for saying, "I could be pretty tolerant, but I can't imagine being comfortable with an atheist in the presidency."